Gen Z has been the target of aggression from the media and most of the working world. They're calling them useless, lazy, even entitled. Yet, they are outperforming everyone else. A recent study of over 1,000 workers found that while 82% of older employees regularly work overtime, it was their younger Gen Z colleagues who are actually more likely to hit their goals. So they're working less, but they're achieving more. And this isn't exactly an anomaly. It's a change in the way work is actually being done. And it's proving the mindset of many people wrong. In the next 6 minutes, I'm going to show you how work culture is about to change for the better thanks to Gen Z. How it's benefiting both companies and employees across every generation. And I'll reveal 3 productivity principles Gen Z understands that most of the working world is still catching up to. For decades, the corporate world has been dominated by a single, unquestioned belief that work hours equals value. This is the cult of hustle culture, the belief that dedication is measured in burnout, and that the first person to enter the office and the last person to leave is the most committed employee. Previous generations have accepted this. Boomers were the first generation to adopt this mindset, and honestly, it worked for them. The system then saw it as paying dues in exchange for benefits. But Gen Z is the first generation of digital natives to enter the workforce, and they see this for what it is. It's an inefficient system. These people aren't afraid of hard work. They're allergic to wasted effort, and their entire approach to work is built on a different, more effective set of principles. So the question is, what are these principles, and why are they changing the workspace? Let's start with principle number 1, which is so ingrained in today's culture that the vast majority of people don't even question it. The 9-to-5 workday is an old system made for the industrial age, and it does not work for creative problem solving. A recent Forbes analysis showed that 57% of Gen Z are already using AI tools to automate tasks and improve their work quality. They instinctively are using technology to get more done in less time. They're being smart with their time and are using it to have a high opportunity cost. And the kicker is, this helps everyone. When Gen Z pushes for better tools and faster workflows, the whole company benefits. And suddenly, boomers and Gen Xers on the team are saving time too. But working smart is only half the battle. The second principle is about what fuels that smart work. Hustle culture runs on fear and money. Work hard or you're fired. If you grind now, you'll be able to enjoy life later. But for Gen Z, the biggest motivator is not external, it's purpose. Instead of feeling like another piece of a machine, they want to feel like they are helping move the machine forwards. Deloitte found that 89% of Gen Z say purpose is important to their job satisfaction, and 44% have actually quit a job because it felt meaningless. This pushes companies to be clearer. When employees demand to know why their work matters, leaders actually have to answer that question. This clarity doesn't just help Gen Z, it helps everyone on the team feel more connected to the mission of the company. Okay, so they work smart and they need to care about what they're doing. But the third principle is the one that gets them the most hate. And honestly, it might be the most powerful one. So the old way of thinking treated people like machines. Just keep running, never stop. But Gen Z understands something that science has proven over and over. Rest is not the opposite of productivity, it's the fuel for productivity. A Randstad survey found that 76% of Gen Z would choose work-life balance over a bigger paycheck. And they're doing this because they're playing the long game. They know that burnout kills creativity and it wrecks your output over time. So when they push for flexible hours and mental health days, they actually made it okay for everyone else to do the same. So now older workers feel more comfortable setting boundaries. The whole culture is shifting towards something healthier and more sustainable over time. So let's pull this all together. This is a focus on efficiency. There's a need for purpose and a respect for sustainability. This isn't just a list of preferences. It's a new and more efficient system for work. The old system ran on hours and hierarchy. It measured input. The new system runs on results and impact, and it measures output. But the biggest problem in most companies today is that they're trying to run this new software on old, outdated hardware. The feedback loop is broken. This would be like trying to run GTA 5 on a PlayStation 2. It simply won't work. Think about it. We get instant feedback everywhere else in our lives. Video games, social media, even our fitness apps. But at work, the feedback is slow, it's infrequent, and honestly, it's usually focused on the wrong things. This new generation of workers needs to know in real time that their smart work is being noticed. They need to see how their efforts are connected to the company's mission. They need proof that the company is invested in their long-term well-being, not just short-term. They need a system that shows them they're being seen and that shows them their work matters. The old playbook of annual bonuses and employee of the month plaques is a language the new workforce does not speak. Building a culture that provides this new kind of feedback is the single greatest challenge for leaders today. And I'll admit it, it's what we're obsessed with solving. That's why we just made this video here, where we talk about exactly how to build a cult-like culture inside of your company by taking the blueprint from some of the biggest companies in the world who have almost no turnover. So I'll see you there.